Hi guys, so welcome to episode 3 in the series titled Diary of a Sickle Cell Warrior. So as usual, I'll be sharing a story, so let's dive in.
This is my journey, this is my fight. It's for the warriors, shine bright. Diary of a sickle cell warrior, with Sarah Ezekiel.
So while I was growing up, I pretty much lived a normal life. Now, just for reference, I'm using the word normal, not because I want to say every sickle cell warrior out there cannot live a normal life. No. I'm using that word to encourage every sickle cell warrior out there to know that they can live a normal life. And you might be asking, Sarah, why? Good question, good students. Now, the reason why is because sometimes you get to meet certain people, and once you just let them know that you're a sickle cell warrior, they begin to say things like, oh, you're not normal, or you're gonna die early, or things like that. Now, it is your duty and your responsibility to open up and speak back and counter them. Let them know that you're normal. I am extremely normal. Yes, I might have some restrictions, but just the way you're normal, I'm normal too, because even you have some restrictions, right? So I'll truly appreciate it if you do not tell me that I'm not normal, right? Just like that, politely, respectfully, you've passed across your message and you've built your self-confidence. Now, back to the story. While I was growing up, I would play under the rain. I would get flogged by my teachers when I do something wrong, and they would discipline me. I would pretty much face every punishment my other classmates would face. So yes, now back to the gist. I could play under the rain, I could get flogged and whooped by my teachers because I was being naughty. And one last thing, guys, God, I loved eating sand. Now, if you're a sickle cell warrior, you probably have heard about the word pika. And if you have not, please Google it. I'd like to believe that my pika was sand. And then I ate so much sand growing up. I do not remember having any complications from eating too much sand. So yes, I live a pretty much normal life. And I didn't even know that I had sickle cell disease until when I was probably in my SS1, SS2 thereabout. So yes, while I was growing up, there was an issue, and the problem was I was extremely thin, guys. I'm still thin, but back then, God, I was thin. Now, I was really looking thin, like when you look at all my other classmates, you'll be wondering if I was in the wrong classroom, or maybe I came to see my elder brother or sister in the class. You would not know that that's my class. And I always had problems with people whenever they'll ask me, oh, what class are you? And I'll tell them my class, and they'll just be like, you're lying and things like that. Probably because they attributed it with my size at the time, my body weight at the time. And it was really getting to me at some point. I remember even mentioning it to maybe some of my siblings or even my mom, but she just kind of dissuaded it and put it aside. Now, at the time, my friends decided to make a fun joke about my body size. And it was funny. Now I can even laugh about it. But back then, I would follow them to laugh about it, but I wasn't finding it funny. And I couldn't really speak up that, guys, I know this is a funny joke, but I really don't like it. Now, here's the joke. Now, when we're probably coming back from lunch break and the wind is so heavy, they will like hold on to me and cling on to me and be like, let's hold on to Sarah, because we don't want this wind to, just blow out to somewhere else, and we'll be looking for her and we'll not know where she is, and we'll have to explain to our mother, so let's hold on to her. Now, it was a fun joke, and it was also a kind of a caring joke because, they were looking after my welfare. Right, but I truly didn't like it. I kept on mentioning it to my folks at home that I didn't like my size, I want to get fatter, and maybe it was one of them, because right now I do not remember, but for some reason I just had the idea that if I ate more food I would get more fatter. Guys, it's a lie. Oh, fatter fire. Guess what I ended up looking like? A kwashiorkor patient. Yes, a kwashiorkor patient. So now, here's the reason why I shared this story. I shared this story because I want to encourage every mom and dad of a sickle cell warrior out there to educate their children about the fact that they're a sickle cell warrior. Let them know the pros and the cons. Let them understand why they're always in and out of the hospital. Do not tell them that because, oh, they're special. Yes, we're all special, right? But let them understand what they have. Let them understand what's happening in their body. Let them know why they're having those pains that they're having. Let them know why today they are perfect and in the midnight they are beginning to scream out from their sleep or their dream or whatever it is, right? So educate your children on sickle cell disease. Also, educate your children to be able to speak up, right? If someone is, making a joke about you or making a joke about your body size, let them be able to speak up about it. Now, just for clarity's sake, I wasn't sure if at the time my body weight can be linked to the fact that I was a sickle cell warrior, but maybe. And then again, it might just be my genes, right? Because some of my siblings are, a little bit fatter, but we're pretty much all just lenge lenge, like they would say in Nigeria, right? So educate your children on sickle cell disease. Even if you do not have a child who is a sickle cell warrior, let them be educated on other people who are suffering from this disease. So when they get to meet, sickle cell warriors out there, they'll be polite and kind and nice to sickle cell warriors out there. So that'll be all for today in episode 3. And I do hope that I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that every sickle cell warrior out there is a normal child or a normal person living a normal life. All right, guys, until I see you in episode 4, bye for now.
Sarah Sickle.